Well, everybody's getting nervous now. Madonna just pulled her war video off VH1, and I think she was right to pull her video. Okay, I think she should have pulled her last 10. That's true. Thanks. Well, fellas, I really hope we have a heck of a show. Hope we hit it out of the park. Now, do you think Madonna pulled that video because her conscience got the better of her, or she's just afraid of a Dixie Chicks reaction?
She's a coward. That's why she pulled the video.
Really?
Yeah, all of a sudden Madonna's worried about offending someone. Every video she does should have a face shot at the end of it.
You know, on the one hand, it's a little insulting because she's claiming that Americans might misinterpret the point of the video. So on the one hand, it's insulting that she thinks we can't just take it for what it is. On the other hand, you can't sort of blame her for thinking the American public is stupid because, after all, we made her famous and she sucks.
You're supposed to have this is the thing. She said, like, the video had a message, and it's like there was girls on the toilet and transvestite soldiers. What was the message? Give Jim Norton an erection?
What bugs me about it more than anything is that she didn't pull it in the rest of the world. So she's just pulling it in America, but it's still being shown in Europe. And it's like the last thing the rest of the world needs is more anti-American fodder. You know, I mean, the Canadians are so mad at us. They're sending Celine Dion here for 3 years to torture us in Vegas.
Yeah, she was going to make that.
But don't you think, this is what I think. I think it was a lot of pressure, though, because I think that the people who are for the war are getting just as annoying as the people against the war.
Right.
So everybody's, on it like that, man. It's like everybody don't have to be for the war. And she's getting all this pressure. So I think that was the thing. There's a money thing. She had to get rid of it.
But that's the point. How committed are you to things? Like, Donnell, you were in the Air Force, right?
Air Force. That's a nice way to introduce me to the show, man.
Well, you know.
You kiss ass in the Air Force.
But weren't you, when you were in the Air Force, what do you think when people protest? If you were over there fighting right now, what would you think?
I think we should come and shoot the protest and then go back over there, man.
Okay.
I mean, for anybody, the way I look at it, for anybody that want to protest, all you got to remember is a big date, 9/11. That'll symbolize something, and you should go over there and beat some asses, you know?
Yeah, well,
But here's the thing. I disagree with that, though, man. I disagree.
You spend one day.
He never even got in a fight.
He was in the Army for 1 day.
No, I was in the Navy, man. I was in the Navy. I drove to the place, but I didn't go because my mommy got me out of it. And
But you know they call Navy, guys in the Navy, they call them seamen. So you was a seaman?
Hey, come on.
Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong for people to protest? I mean, that's an artist's place is to make statements. The only issue that I have is that Madonna never, what were her statements? I mean, nobody wants to hear her thoughts. We want to see her tits.
Yeah, but I don't want to. She's like 144 years old now.
In the context of your work, people want to hear your statements. That's why I was for Madonna doing the video, even though I don't agree with her, because it was in the context of her work. Michael Moore, to me, is a phony because he didn't do it as work. He just complained no war for oil.
Well, it's a good example of Michael Moore right now. We're going to cut to this footage for a second of that System of the Down video. Thanks. Now, okay. Deep. Now, forgetting about the fact, let's get past the fact that everybody that protested on that, you wanted to punch in the face. I realize that.
Why, though?
To get your face. I don't know, something about I don't know if it's a combination.
Because they're annoying. They're just little jizz bags who don't shave
No,
their
he's saying
armpits
why.
and smell like patchouli oil.
But the point is, get.
Why can't you be for the troops and be for maybe Bush and not for the war? Why not? What's the problem with that?
Well, because you can't have it both ways.
Yes, you can. It's like, look, when they first was about to go to war, I was like, don't fight.
Right.
As soon as they started the war, I'm like, kick their ass. Right. I was with them then. So what's the problem now?
But that's different from having it both ways.
But we haven't kicked enough ass yet. We haven't even kicked enough ass yet.
We're about 3 miles from Baghdad. We're killing them. What are you talking about?
But he knows the army from the inside. What's going on with the soldiers as far as the training? We were talking this afternoon.
What is he, Tommy Franks? He don't know.
He was in there for 4 years.
Yeah. Shut up, Brian Gumble.
Why can't I be Brian Gumble? What's wrong with me being Brian Gumble?
Because black people don't like Brian Gumble.
That's black on black, brother. That's black on black. You remember that.
We've been waiting for this for a long time.
But I our troops now, we're not getting the proper training. Like the average troop, before they even go into war, they got 6 weeks of training. We got POWs getting captured, not by enemies, but we getting captured because we getting bad directions. You know, the POW you got, and that's one time you should have listened to a girl that was in the passenger seat. You know she was going down the street. I said, make a right on Nazareth Boulevard! Make a left on Baghdad Central!
And she's annoying because she said she was trying to just show people that she was just as dissatisfied as they are, even though she has such a great life. And that was the message I got out of her video, and it annoyed me.
You know what annoys me? That it took me a minute to think, who's this idiot talking about? He's back on Madonna. Hey, stupid.
He was on Madonna 5 years ago.
He's talking about Madonna with his hands in his pants.
Exactly. You're like a raging queen sitting in her apartment in 8th Avenue in Chelsea. I'm going to get back to Madonna, and I don't give a hoot. Who knows about it? Listen, stupid.
Well, listen, you go to him like he's the one guy who was in the military, and you keep.
He was the one guy in the military. Don't you think it's kind of interesting to have a comedian that actually did something besides lay around the house till he got comedy?
No, I don't.
I do. I find it very fascinating.
Well,
I mean, look, people are against, like, okay, I hear you on one show, Monday show, you was talking about, you was against Bush. You was talking about Blair's doing a better job than Bush, which I don't think. You know, so it's like I'm for Bush, I'm for the troops, but I'm just not for the war right now. Because they haven't found the chemical weapons yet.
They found a box.
A box? Oh, come on.
It said chemical weapons on the side. There's nothing there. Well, listen to this. What I'm saying is, don't you feel like ultimately all the protesting, when people drop their videos, the Dixie Chicks to apologize, Madonna pulls a video, that all these people, they're kind of like half protesting, play acting in this country. Because we don't really have those kind of situations. It's not death. Like Manute Bol. Now you might say, why would somebody bring up Manute Bol? Because he gave all his money to Sudan. He's broke all the time because he gives all his money. The biggest, most liberal people in this world, they don't give all their money to Iraq. They give some, and they keep some for them, most for themselves. You know what I mean? So don't you think our country is just a little bit insincere?
Yes, a little insincere, and also a little hypocritical. I mean, you get like Michael Moore, we were talking about him, and I mean, it just seems like if you're going to dedicate your career to ranting about the excesses of American capitalism, you probably shouldn't weigh 450 pounds. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
That's a very good
You
point.
can believe what you want. If you're going to pretend to care about the hungry, you shouldn't eat enough for 5 people. I'm sure you got a slow metabolism.
There's no humility in any of them. They're arrogant. That's why I like Ozzy Osbourne so much, because he's honest. He doesn't preach about what we should do in Iraq. He doesn't even know we're having problems in Iraq.
He's honest with that. How can he be honest with the TV camera right in front of him? He's not honest.
He is honest. He walks around without a shirt. He's got a
There's
body
a bunch
like
of dummies
E.T.
like him going to the concert. Oh, it's fun. And you leave Tony Tone sweater alone. Now listen. We'll be right back. I don't want to talk about it. Even I was proud of myself in that one.
It's a nice sweater.